So a lot of you guys have been asking me lately, what is the cheapest way to get training points? Well, today we're going to cover that. I do want to give a shout out to No Love Jr. for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. Also guys, you only have until this upcoming Monday to use one of these 4 NFL discounts available on Underdog Fantasy. Personally, I'm going to be using Tyreek Hill. And if you guys sign up right now on Underdog Fantasy using code ZERK, you'll get up to $250 in bonus funds. You get a 0.5 new user special. If you sign up before July 28th, you're going to get LeBron and Jokic 0.5 point specials. You can use one of them. And only when you guys sign up with code ZERK will you get this Dak 0.5 passing yard special. And you guys will also be ready for the upcoming exclusive code ZERK specials. All right, guys. So today we're going to go over the cheapest way to go ahead and get training points. Now, if you don't know, why do people even want training points? So number one, the reason why you might want training points is because that's actually how you unlock abilities. If you didn't know, when you come into this section right here, you can add abilities in here. It is 5 training points to kind of unlock the ability to add abilities, and also this. By the way, little tip, because a lot of people tweet me this like every day or comment in videos and say, hey Zerk, I bought this card off the auction house and now I can't sell it. It says B&D. It's because you added training to the card. There's a lot of people out there that don't know you have to take the training points off, which you will get back 80% of the training that you spent, by the way. But if your card says B&D now and you're wondering why you can't sell it, that's why. Abilities do cost training points. As you guys can see right here, it does cost you 30 training. You know, it doesn't sound like a ton. Some of these though, once we get into the higher ones, like silver for recoup, is 120 training points, which right now is a decent amount of coins, to be honest. And as well, you guys might want training points to come in here and open up some of these packs. And again, if you want to, that's on you, all right? Some of these packs, some people have some good luck with them. Sometimes they're just not very good. Most of the time, to be honest with you, the training packs, they're not very good. But sometimes you can get lucky, go on a nice little streak here. And obviously when there's like LTDs in packs, then that adds a little bit of value into them to potentially want to do that. If you guys don't know this, by the way, the only way to get training points in College Football 25 is to quick sell players. You literally have to either quick sell players you guys have on your team already, quick sell players you guys pull, or go to the auction house and buy players. Now, a couple of tips here when it comes to actually finding, number one, the best value of the cards, which I'm going to run over all of the overalls from 80 plus, and I'm also going to tell you one overall of a 75 through 79 that's actually decent value, but I will tell you, obviously, if you're going out and buying like 75, 76 overalls, it's going to take forever to get like a good amount of training points. I will tell you this though, I would definitely not just casually be sitting on thousands of training points, because obviously as overalls increase and as we go ahead and get like price floors that move down, you're going to see the training points get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. I would really only buy exactly how many training points you guys need. But when it does come to actually trying to find the cheapest cards here, the ways you want to do it, you want to go ahead and filter by whatever overall you guys are looking for. And then you want to come into this and filter by all offense or all defense. Now, as you guys can see right here, we can see there is a 80 overall Pat White that's 11,000 coins. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, the 80 overall to like 81 overall market is extremely flooded, and it's actually hard to find the actual cheapest cards up because there's so many of these legend cards in the auction house that sometimes you're not even going to actually see what the cheapest one is. Like, it's really bad. So buying like 82s, 83s, it's a little bit easier to kind of filter by that, but I'm just showing you 80s because this is the hardest one. So as you guys can see, we have Pat White, we have Marshall Faulk right here, right? Now they're for 11,440. You don't buy them. You then filter down to specific position. As you guys can see, Pat White. Now again, because there's so many of these legend players up, I filter down to QB 80 by 81. He's up for 10,640. Go to program and filter by legend. Look at that. I just found even more that are even cheaper there. So yeah, when it comes to going ahead and trying to find these cards, you want to go ahead and filter by all offense, filter by all defense, see what position is actually popping up there. And then you can even filter down even more to like programs, or you can like type in a couple letters of like a name, like just put like the letter A or something. Anything to kind of filter down more here. If I filter by all defense, 82 to 83s, I can see right here, this right end is up right here for 24,590. I filter by right end, I actually find even cheaper ones for 23K. That's how you do it. All right, so now you guys know how to actually filter down the auction house, but now let's talk about what overalls you want to go out there and try to get. And like I said, 75 to 79s, they're really not worth your time because it's such low amounts of training points. But if you just need literally, I'm talking like 30 training points, 100 training points, it's very, very hard to filter down, especially 75 to 79s, because you can only do 75 to 79 as a range. You can't specifically say like 77, so it's going to be a lot harder to do. But 77 overalls, guys, I was able to find some for 2,010 coins, and they do quick sell for 30 training, which is not a lot at all, which means that you are spending 67 coins per training point right now, which actually is not a bad value at all. It's actually one of the better values if you can find 77s for around 210,000 coins. But again, to get 30 training points, is that really worth all that time there? Probably not. But as I said, 67 coins per training point is what you're spending. That is one of the better actual values there, to be honest. But now let's talk about the ones that are going to get you more training and won't have to spend an hour to get 1,000 training points. All right, so starting off, guys, we have 80 overalls. Now, also, one thing I do want to mention to you, make sure when you go out, if you go to buy training points and they're higher overalls, don't buy limiteds. Limiteds quick sell for coins. 175,000 coins, they do not quick sell for training points. Just want to put that out there. Don't make that mistake, okay? If you're looking to get training points, don't buy LTD cards. Which, of course, right now are only the 86 overalls that we had, the Ollie Gordon and the Will Campbell, and soon to be 87 overall limit is going to come out. Also, when it does come with all these cards, I'm telling you guys right now, I did this video. It is about 12:30 at night, okay? So during specific times of the day, if it's like Sunday with Legends, right? You're going to see a lot of movement on the auction house. Promos, and they drop at 130 that are big, that have limiteds. People are opening up packs. That's when you guys want to go ahead and actually attack the auction house and try to get training points, because you might be able to get it for even cheaper than what I'm about to say here. But I was able to find all these cards using this current time in the market, and that's the best values that I was able to find. 80 overalls, guys, they quick sell for 120 training. The cheapest that I was able to find was currently 9,700 coins, which the auction house floor on them was 7,200 coins, and then it got even lower. But some really weird stuff happened with the market today, and 80 overalls, you would think they would have got anything cheaper. Not the case. They actually kind of went up a little bit. But if you're able to get 80 overalls for 9,700 coins, guys, that is 80.83 coins per training point that you're spending. That's terrible, okay? Do not buy 80s right now. If they're still sitting around 9,000 coins, you need them to get a lot cheaper. 81 overalls, however, are actually one of the absolute best overalls to target right now, guys. Now, 81 overalls quick sell for 200 training points, and they currently are going for 11,650 coins. That was the cheapest that I was able to find them for, was 11,650. And at that rate is 58.25 coins per training point. Obviously, the lower the number, the better value you're getting, right? You want to spend the least amount of coins possible when it comes to buying training points. So 58.25 coins per for 81s, one of the absolute best values. 82 overalls quick sell for 320 training points, and I was able to find some for 22,000 coins as the cheapest, which comes out to 68.75 coins per training point. So currently, 68.75, not as good as 81 overalls. If there's a lot of market movement, though, and these 82s get a bit cheaper, which I do believe that with this upcoming Sunday with Legends, like I said, I think we're going to see some 82 overall Legends. So this might be a market to kind of target if you can get some for like a lot cheaper than 22K. 83 overalls quick sell for 500 training points, and the cheapest ones that I was able to find were 34,200 coins, which currently would be 68.4 coins per training point. So again, not as good as 81s and relatively about the same price almost as 82 overalls. As for 84 and 85 overalls, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, as of this very moment when it comes to the market, which make sure you guys hit that sub button down below and turn that noty bell on. I'm going to keep you guys updated all year long with College Ultimate Team, with everything to do with the market and all of that, the training point values, best cards to pick up, whatever else you guys may need. Make sure you guys hit that sub button down below so you don't miss out on it. But 84s and 85s, they are both atrocious value right now. 84 overalls quick sell for 810 training points. The cheapest 84s I was able to find were 77,000 coins, which are the running backs. No surprise because like the free Nick Singleton, but that's 95 coins per training point. That's atrocious. And then 85 overalls are 1,290 training points. They were going for 116,000 coins when I was able to find the cheapest one, 116K. That is 85 coins per training point. Also terrible value. And then 86 overalls are also just absolutely atrocious, which is really not a surprise. You know, they're some of the best cards in the game. They're gonna be expensive still right now. 86 overalls. They do quick sell for 2,100 training points. They currently are selling at the cheapest for 204k. That's what's the cheapest one I was able to find was 204k, and that still is terrible. 97.14 coins per training points. And then we have the Season 1 players. By the way, 87 overalls. There isn't one currently in the game. So yeah, I don't know what 87's quick sell for in terms of training points. We don't know that information yet. 88 overalls. Now, you might think that because they're such high overalls, that it's actually a terrible value. Shockingly enough, because of the market floor moving, 88s are one of the absolute best values. Now, as you guys can see, the cheapest Jonah Minham right here is 320k. I was able to find, and I think it was one of the linebackers, the 88s, they quick sell for 5,300 training points. I was able to find one for 307,000 coins, which is 57.9 coins per. So yeah, if you're actually able to get an 88 overall, which obviously is a lot of training points, right? 5,300 training points is a ton, but if you're able to get one of these 88s, they're currently the best value. If you can manage to get one for about 307k or cheaper, otherwise, 81 overalls as of this very second that I'm recording this video, guys, 81 overalls for 11,650 coins or cheaper, which again, quick sell for 200 training points, are the best value. Then we have the 89s and the 90 overall. Yeah, again, they're just not very good value. 89s are 8,500 training points. Cheapest one I could find was 594k for Will Johnson. That's 69.88 coins per. Luther Burden, 13,500 training, which is a lot. The cheapest one up was 910k, which is 67.4 coins per. So, yeah. Still not great. As of this very moment, guys, the absolute two best overalls to buy are going to be either 88s, which are extremely expensive and a ton of training points. I wouldn't recommend you even buy that many training points, to be honest, unless you want to do like a massive training pack or whatever, but 81s currently are the cheapest. So if you're looking to get training points, 81s or 88s, however, be on the lookout for that 82 to 83 overall market, because obviously with the overalls increasing, we're gonna get more 82s, more 83s. Like I mentioned, like Legends on Sunday, great time to buy training points. Obviously Legends as well can be decently expensive, so you want to go ahead and open up like, you know, any of the Legend training rerolls, you can. The training packs, go ahead and do those if you want to. But with that being said, guys, hope this video did help you guys out. As I said, I will keep you guys updated all year long on the cheapest way to go ahead and get training points. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it, hit that sub button down below. Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Go get your training points, go get your abilities, do some training packs if you dare. They can be bad. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.